When the House returns, what are your specific red lines when it comes to voting down the government?
We'll be discussing more of our specific vision for what the next session is going to look like, and so we'll have a press conference tomorrow where we get into some more details on that. But I can tell you generally, this is our focus. We know that the two things that we have heard most often from Canadians is that they have a hard time, impossible time finding housing. That is a concern. No matter what income level you are, no matter what stage of life you are, everyone is worried about housing, whether for themselves, for their kids, for their neighbors, for the people around them. People are struggling when it comes to finding a home. We need to find solutions to that. And the second thing that we hear again and again is the cost of groceries. It is so hard right now. You're going into a grocery store, spending more than ever before and leaving with less than ever before. And at the same time, those corporate grocery stores are making record profits. Not just like good profits, record profits. And so something has to give. And we're proposing real solutions to stop them from ripping you off. Better penalties so they can't rip you off, things like they did with the bread price fixing, and putting in place concrete proposals like a price cap to immediately lower the price of groceries. We've seen that Justin Trudeau and the Conservatives under Pierre Poilievre voted against our plan to immediately give people relief by putting in a price cap. And it shows that they're on the side of these big corporate grocery stores that are making massive profits instead of being on your side. We have shown whose side we are on very clearly. We're on your side.
Rachel Aiello, CTV News. You pulled out of this deal and gave the Liberals practically no notice. I'm just wondering, have you talked to Trudeau since you broke up this deal, and have you gotten any indication from the Liberals that they would indulge any further demands, let alone take your calls, heading into the fall sitting?
Well, I've not reached out, no, and we're not trying to strike up a new deal, so I don't care to have another conversation. What our plan is, when it comes to a vote, if they want our support, there's got to be a benefit for Canadians. And that's what we're going to look at. We're going to look at every vote that's presented in front of us and say, does this help Canadians? Does this help lower the cost of groceries? Does this help build homes that are affordable? Does this make life better for Canadians or not? And we'll make a decision based on each vote as it comes in front of us.
And the Liberals have tapped Mark Carney to help advise them on economic productivity. I'm just wondering, what's your plan to boost economic growth?
Well, just on the tapping of Mark Carney or enlisting his aid, it does not change the fact that when push comes to shove, again and again, Justin Trudeau and the Liberals have sided with big corporations over people. They've done that again and again, and it has hurt people. When they side with big corporate grocery stores, it means they can continue to rip you off and jack up the price of your groceries. You end up paying more, and they end up making bigger profits. So they've chosen to side with big corporations when push comes to shove, whether it's corporate landlords that continue to make massive profits while jacking up rents and rent evicting tenants. They continue to choose the wrong side. And so I don't think it changes who they enlist to help them. Their vision, Justin Trudeau and the Liberals, has been to side with the ones that are hurting Canadians. We've been constantly saying we need to build a country that puts workers first, that puts people first. And that's what we're going to continue to do.